Welcome back to the adventures of Bear Shelter trying to survive. And probably we are the most difficult battle of this path, the Battle Royale. And it's difficult because we have to fight one after the other without pause. The group of enemies, and usually after the first group the chants are sort of suspended for a while or very slow, so it is causing big problem in that second part when you are surrounded by enemies. And so I think it's safer to try to use if we survive the first part, at least try to use some figurine to make things easier, at least at the start of the second part, hoping to get enough chance to be able to summon our usual help. Basically we will have to fight against some humans, hit, and then with some beasts which are special grubs, electric grubs. And so this could be good. Accuracy against beasts, but also this one could be good. Where is it? We have another helmet. Oh, this one. Because in theory, when you kill a beast, you should be able in theory to charm nearby beasts. But if I recall correctly, those kind of beasts, well, there's a big one, which we can easily charm because it's one. The only weakness of that one is we can charm easily, and the rest is immune to intellect affliction. So this helmet could be good if you don't have a way to charm yourself the beast. But in our case, I think it's pretty better to keep still our beloved also of the Bleak Martyr. I love this helmet because for this build it's great. If you think that this thing is basically, you pay it about 800 gold when you buy it, and it's giving you 10 accuracy against beasts, 1 perception, and resistance to result affliction. So in my opinion it could easily cost 8,000, but that's it, that's good, we use it. So in our case I think it's better to keep this, and this is the first thing. What I'm in doubt is, should we keep our missile gloves or try to use something to get more accuracy, because it's very important, especially in the first battle, to be able to charm at least one enemy at the start, because we want to fight with the ciphers, because all in all they are easier than the other enemies, the other kids group. But you must be able to charm at least one at the start, so you are not overwhelmed by them, because if they start casting their spell and helping each other with their spell, there's nothing to do against 5 ciphers making each other more and more powerful. So we must find a way to charm at least one, so we have the time to get some skeletons up and use our shield fog and so on. So I don't know, these are very good because we can hit a lot of things from the distance, but also 3 accuracy is great. So I will try first this. If we don't manage it, and summons. Okay, so this is pretty good. It is giving our summons might and penetration, but we don't need really that, because for these battles, these are not long battles, because these are powerful enemies, but not waves and waves and waves of enemy like previous battles. So they are strong, but less battle is shorter. So I think we could look for something more useful. Like this one, for instance, giving accuracy with the melee attack. If we use our first, could be good. Defenses against affliction, but hopefully we have something better. This one could be also good because giving us immunity to engagement. Some of the enemies, if they manage to engage us, could be a problem. But let's see if we have something. I think there's a cat somewhere giving something good. This is not bad. Okay, this is good. Think about it, dexterity and more deflection. Not bad. We don't have recovery problems because we have disco deals. Okay, let's try this one. Fire would be good, but it's a long cast spell, so also this one could be good, deflection. So there are many options. And okay, so we have 3 accuracy. I think we can start this way. Or this way. Okay, so and also we prepare with our little pets. They help a little, it depends on the situation. For instance, this one, usually they give 1 point in one of your statistics and some more effects. It depends on the moment. In this moment we want to something to get more defense, because we have to fight a very difficult battle, but usually for this build the good one is this one, giving you 2 might and 1 penetration to your summons. So for this build is pretty good, but you can really enjoy this if you do long battles, so you summon a lot of times, and this way this pet is pretty good. But for this battle it depends. They are the pets are never something really uh, changing a lot, but in certain situation, the right path can really help. For instance, this one is giving you stealth and survival. Depending on the skill check, it can be pretty useful. So, pets, pets can help. They never solve completely one situation, but they can help. So treat them well. And okay, so what summon could we use? I plan to use them in the second battle, so against the electric grubs, which are sort of water grubs, and I hope fire will be something they feel. So I will try to use this figurine giving me magma oozes. Also, magma oozes are pretty tough, so they should stay for a while at least. At least the length of the summon, which is about 30 seconds with our intelligence. And this should be able to block the first grubs while we try to survive that second part of the encounter. Hopefully. And well, we will need some scrolls for Villa because this is a pretty difficult battle. Don't know if we could also prepare one of these if we need more power. Would be useful. The important thing is if we manage to use the boots, we have the boots, and these are pretty good to land the first attack in the first part of the fight, because we can start from being stealthed, and so we can land the first attack. So I will try to get at least also some more resolve at the start. It will not last long, but why not? So I will try to hit myself, and having this weapon, we have loyal companion. When we are bloodied, we get steadfast. So let's try this. But we need our usual. Well, we could use this, but it's faster with the gloves. Okay, so I will try to hit myself and get that steadfast, and then prolong it as usual. And the boots. Both of these things probably will not stay for long, so don't need really super long duration. But they are good to have at the start of the fight. So let's see how much do we have. Okay, that should be enough. And same thing for more resolve, steadfast at the start. So pretty important to be shadowed at the start, because this way we land the first attack, and that's important. Then I would like to keep this missiles, but maybe accuracy is more important here. So Here it is. And maybe better this one. 1 point of perception, and in theory the attack from stealth, if we attack with a weapon we can stun them, but not sure we can manage. Probably better to try the first charm of one of them. Okay, it's not an easy battle, so not really sure about it. It's been a long time. But I think with my current knowledge of artifacts and also the boots now, and how the battle could be done in different ways, I think this should be probably a good start. So let's save, and we wait to be healed. We could also drink a potion or two.
Oh, very nice.
There's also a skill check, but honestly I don't think it has important consequences. There's a skill check against athletics that we could pass while climbing a rope with this burger gloves, or we could respec for it, but honestly it's not changing a lot, and these accuracy gloves probably are better, so doesn't matter much. My doubt is, should I start with this prolonging, giving me more damage with spell, more will, and better accuracy, or start with this one to have already this ready, or this one? Never easy to choose, but let's try it. So when we are completely healed, we start this thing. This thing is difficult because part of it is scripted. You don't have really time to restore in between, and another thing, we want the skeletons ready at the start to spawn the skeletons. And okay, I'll check again because it's pretty important to have stealth here. Makes things much easier. In fact, we need it. Always important to check it, because anything you do, you lose the stealth, so before starting the battle, always check it if you need it. And as usual, double clicking fast here to swap items and prolong the effect for some seconds. Right. should be enough. We save. Cross both fingers or both hands because this is really something difficult. Battle Royale. It's also important to choose the proper answers to avoid injuries or fighting with the wrong group of enemies. It's not impossible to win with the other group, but it's probably more difficult. So all in all, we prefer the ciphers one. Okay, continuing. You have the story is the arena explodes, it is filled by water, and we must sort of climb some ropes to go up, because the center of the arena is elevated by this incredible water flux, and we can choose, we can wait, and I think waiting you have to fight directly one of the kit, not the cipher group, and also you are already in the water, and maybe this is the second option we could choose, because this part both groups are in water and both are slowed a lot, so you have more time to summon and so on. But it's pretty hard because these enemies are really strong. Try to beat them to it, so to go up to the platform first. I think I never managed to be the first up there, so I think I will choose 2. Should be enough to go up with the ciphers. So we try to use the second rope, and to do this we have to be faster than the second group of enemies. So you can use various things for our build. I think the best thing is to summon a distraction, because this way they will use some time to fight with the distraction, and there's no way they can immediately counteract like with other spells. And then we climb the ropes. And here is where the test should be. So we can fail this athletics test. It's not super important. And then the real battle starts. So these are 5 12 cipher. Luckily, we are still invisible.
Silence surrounds
because
me.
we have the boots, and until we attack we should have time for it. Okay, in my opinion the real target should be the silent ciphers, because these 2 are too tough to be easily charmed, so we will try this. And possibly another one here. And then, as usual, we try to use the chill fog for the rest.
Got to try something else. Very well. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Proact 10. Well, that's not it. Word a build and sap. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Oh. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Got to try something else. Yes. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Well, that's not it. Oh. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Meeting the cedar fucking tin. Got to try something else. Proact 10.
Okay, this part should be done.
Word a build and sour.
And the second part, it's pretty difficult. Also because for some reason usually the summons are sort of stopped. But we wait for our focus to increase. While our summons should be able to cope with one enemy.
Yes. Meeting the cedar fucking tin.
And there's no way to stop here to prepare. The second battle just starts. So I have time to drink something and prepare, and it's important also how you manage to deal with this Drake. Because if you don't do it right, you get some injuries, I think. And so we want to do the safe thing and use a grappling hook. We have high perception because we are doing ultimate-like difficulty, so we need it for any build. And we hold on tight. And we can manage to control the Drake's mind. So this way we land using the Drake and without getting injuries. And here starts the second part, which is pretty difficult. Mostly because our summons are not ready for some reason. the chants are sort of stopped usually. I'm not sure about it. So here I will try to use immediately my to stop these dangerous things because they are okay. And next thing we must charm this one.
Lost the spell.
Oh crap. It's pretty important. Whew, we did it. Okay, much better. Now we try to get some accuracy and try to. Now we can protect Vila. So it's easy to charm this one, but the rest you cannot.
Perfect.
And as you can see, we have no summons ready yet. It takes a lot of time. So probably better to do something like that. Oh, crap. Difficult, very difficult if we can't manage to put out these summons. No. We must find a way to put them away as Vila is dead. No. As you can see, it's pretty hard. So okay, let's try again from the start. But this is really one of the worst battles because they are all against Vila, and you can't really move from there.
The culling is complete.
And now begin.
Okay, let's try again and we see if it's just something random or if the tactic is a good one. So, stuff. We first check if we have
Trouble.
Oh, this is the game. This is the game. Not working as expected because the music is starting, but we are still. I don't know if these are different, but usually this one works. So.
Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Word a Bild and Sawul. Oh, indeed. Well, that's not it. Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Proacten! Got to try something else. Yes? Word a Bild and Sawul. Yes? Very well. I fear not. Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Spot on. Meetum Aexica. It's beyond me. Well, that's not it. Oh? Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Got to try something else. Yes? Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Yes? Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte. Meetum Aexica Ex-Cochinte.
Let's try changing this one. Or not. No, I will not. Let's see what happens. But I like to know why the chants are not working from the start in this second part.
Owl.
Ooh, we managed it.
Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Perfect. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Oh, indeed. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Rithu Likna. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Lost it.
This battle is something really hard because there's also a sound effect which is always
Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton
making
Nesses.
you
Lost the spell.
interrupting. So probably here something like protection for interrupt. It's really important.
Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Sacritu. Well, that's not it. Spot on. Rithu Likna. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. This is too much. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses. Meeting Nasira ex Cockinton Nesses.
Ooh, I think we did it more or less.
Cockinton Nesses. Yes. Yes. Pay attention. Oh. Rithu Likna.
Now it's better to try to hit big one, because we can charm it easily, and it's a tough one. And also it can summon you of those little pesky grubs. So
Oh,
we try to hit it.
Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is. Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is.
Ah,
Lost it.
not easy.
Yes? Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is. Oh, indeed. Very well. Do you mind? Oh. Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is. Oh, indeed. Careful with that. I shall. Oh, Act 10. Yes? Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is. Oh. Meetings are cedar eggs, cock hinting this is.
Oh. At the second try, but this is pretty nasty battle. So try it a lot of times until you're pretty sure you have found the proper strategy, because it's a really tough battle. Absorb the soul essence for yourself.
The hunt concludes. Raise your voices.
When you tire of the
Congrats.
So basically, first move, use the figurine for the summon to keep at least the grubs to the left away. If you're lucky, second move should be charm the big one. If you manage to do it before the grub is hitting you and putting you down, things should be easier. If you don't manage it, then that's a matter of protecting Villa and so on. A pretty tough
Indeed.
battle. Anyway, we did it. This is probably even harder than the battle with Porokoa, I think. because there you have more, you can move more easily, so
Yes?
you have better control.
Certainly.
Let's see.
Approach. By the authority of Tawamawai and the souls from this day forth, yours is the burden, and now clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes.
Okay, let's see what happens. We must do this part of the quest sooner or later. Compared to the last battle, this is a piece of cake. In any case, both if you want to avoid the fight and if you want to do it. Because tough enemies, but nothing compared to what we just fought. So in theory there's a way to avoid completely the battles here. Honestly, I don't remember if there's some
Enough of that
good
now.
loot
It's time.
from the battles.
Rex is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
So tell me, should I do the battle or should I try the to avoid the fights? Probably an ultimate you want to avoid the fights
The other
because
sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there
I
must be a
think,
fat larder and few mouths.
we can get
Well,
some. Well, we
enough
can
of this
get something
childishness.
to sell maybe from the battles, but it is always time that you can spare or use differently. Okay, let's do the battle because we are here to fight and to have fun. And also we gain this helmet.
You
It's
fight
pretty
with the
nice,
fury of
but probably
you.
not the best
I
one
wish
for
to
our
see you
build. So.
return to your proper place. My tree was a good. I. Now
But
we
basically,
say this here.
she's
though
here,
this place
the survivor
exists,
the
to
one,
leave. I am the. I would prefer that be. What dates perhaps. You
and you
trust
can
the
ask me there. Basically, talking around, you can manage to avoid the fights. And this is pretty nice, but action speed for each enemies. Good. So if you have high deflection, this helmet could be great. 10% riposte attack. Oh, we use 3 scrolls. Well, I think it's not so bad because that battle really is something. But hopefully now we don't need to use Lotus Scroll, at least for these couple battles here. Okay, so good helmet if you have good deflection and you want to fight with your weapons, but at the moment I think we still prefer this one. And our where are they? Missiles. I think we could also remove this one because we are not in the arena anymore, but I will keep it because maybe also these fights can count. Not sure about it.
Oh, very nice.
And I think that talking with people is not removing your invisibility, your temporary invisibility from the boots. So you can still talk with quest giver.
Belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Deora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Whehami hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once.
I shall make it so.
Copper lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Whehami.
So we see these
Hello,
memories, and
Thank
basically you
for
can talk
accepting our
around,
invitation.
realize
You
that
stand within the
they are
Crucible's heart
more or less
as one of the
reincarnation
Messiah.
of the
I
same
am
souls.
Aexica. I designed the in his, but now you're that. I but for another reason. That is, you such you could say to one over time. What do you with the that the Crucibles them every hunter chases to a but within the Crucible. No, always.
And we want to do the fight just for fun.
Silence surrounds me.
And well, first we must see the scene here. So this fighter should be super tough. Also, he has a tough companion pet. He's part ranger. And we can talk to him. Oh, we can start the fight immediately, I think. And a safer way when you have an enemy which is not yet aggressive and you can steal from them is to use a bomb. And this works, for instance, very well with the fight with Porokoa, the tactician. Using a boom, you can start the fight from a safe place, and this is what we will do. You need one boom in your player inventory, then you can sneak away. So click and shift click back far away. Click, shift click all the way back. Oh, we cannot do it because we are talking. Something scripted here. Okay.
Eruk, your strength and fury will live forever. What? You have earned this prize. You will when I walk in your body.
We need to
perhaps
think
you-
about it. Okay. Let's talk again with that. So I think basically if you talk with both of the two ladies, you can just avoid fighting completely.
That will do nicely.
But I think Mopit
Strawberries and pears.
is the one who likes to fight everybody. So that's what we will try to do. So click, shift click, and wait. Wait to be far away, Villa is safe, and so on. A battle started. We can move a little.
You will be mine.
Also, we must fight R2 because she's not happy about this situation.
Yes? Word a build and Sawul. Lava Psion-Troubadour. Got to try something else. Yes? Meeting Zasida, Cockington, this is. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi.
She's pretty dangerous too.
Sapritu! Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Word a build and sour. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Psion-Troubadour. Well, that's not it. Psion-Troubadour. Proacten. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Word a build and sour. Yes. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Oh. Yes. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Psion-Troubadour. Yes. Psion-Troubadour. Proacten. Oh. Word a build is Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Metum Zasida ex Kochintinazi. Psion-Troubadour Ex-Coquintiness. Psion-Troubadour Ex-Coquintiness. Yes. Psion-Troubadour Ex-Coquintiness. Psion-Troubadour Ex-Coquintiness.
We have become
So, no loot.
still. I am thankful for your I will the cruise or live.
Basically, better to skip the battle. Yeah. If you just want to do the ultimate, because there's no loot. Always, only risk. So, do the battle just for fun, like in a test run, but probably not worth. And then we want to return to here.
Where did that come from? A question for later. What matters is that you're back, and just in time.
Still here and happy to...
A huge Whehami Kazuwari.
And now the big monster one. This is one of the things we need to kill to emulate the ultimate challenge. The Abomination of Galloway, Porokoa. So, better be prepared. And I don't think we are ready yet with that belt. Not yet. Okay, so Porokoa should be a beast. So again, we could try using that helmet, but a lot of them are resistant or immune to charm, so we are a cipher, we have ways to charm and also to even dominate things, so probably we want to keep using this helmet for the 10 points accuracy. And we want to keep using this one because we try to recharge. This could be good because it is increasing power of our summons. These are always good to start a fight from invisibility. And these are good too because they are not useful only if you have enemies resistant or immune to this kind of damage, but for the rest they are pretty great if you have high enough arcana, I think. And this one is still, we didn't use it yet, but I think the worst thing about this is the casting time is very long, so 6 base. We could use some more speed. Not sure if we have anything that could increase speed more. Hardy and Ashes. Brilliant. We will need some item. And also this could be good, but it works only, it's like the boots, it works only when it is equipped, so you cannot really swap weapon slot. Don't think we have anything else at the moment giving us more speed. But there must be something else. I don't remember exactly what. Oh, maybe this one. Oh, there's some artifact somewhere giving still a little more speed, but I don't remember currently, and probably we don't have it. This also is not bad. Okay, let's try it. We hope to not be engaged. So maybe this one. Curious thing is this kind of ring stacks, so you can use them both to get 10 points for your defenses. Not deflection, but the rest are pretty good. Anyway, okay, I think more or less. we could try Porokoa like this. So maybe some drug. You could use a drug.
Oh, very nice.
For this battle, this one could be also good. Electricity. But we have an extra slot. Not sure. This would be good because it's giving us two power points for electricity, but at the same time we cannot have this extra slot. That's strange. Let's check our drugs. Moisture. We don't have it anymore. Well, let's try it this way, then we will see. Not sure we can do it first time, but
with you, Captain. I just know it is all.
let's see what happens. Shadowfall.
To whispers and shadows.
Oh, we cannot go this way.
Silence surrounds me.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So probably
You trespass on sacred soil.
The beast's breath rolls over you in a fetid wave.
This is my what we
we talk with Galloway. We can choose the first one, but it doesn't matter much.
Whom would I help?
So we try to not get
Is a horde of essence
him upset.
to your favored god. The time
But it doesn't work, we have to fight. Okay, so young Porokoa here will have some beast power from the Gallowing challenge, but the most important one is the big one. And they are already here. I think the Porokoa has the invisibility one, so each time the big Porokoa is killing something, it becomes invisible. That's not one of the worst one, because the interrupting one could be much dangerous, and the vampiric one too, but it could be risky for Villa, because if it tries to hit Villa from invisibility, we must pay attention,
Yes,
avoid her
indeed.
to be hit, because it could be a one hit. Okay, let's try the usual strategy. A trap. In theory, when we go farther than the center, they should hit the trap, but it depends also on the kind of enemies. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, our skeletons spawning. I will shoot to have the not aggressive chant, but all in all, not really a problem, because it's less critical. They are far away, so we have time to organize properly, get our focus up. And stay stealthed as you can. And use the pain link on our summons. And then try to keep them far away. So the invisible Porokoa is not coming for Villa.
Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis.
Perfect. Yes.
Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Yes. Oh, certainly. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Perfect. Yes, indeed. Very well. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis.
Got to try something else.
Oh. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis.
Spot on.
Metum Nasida ex Cochintensis. Yes? Word a build in Sawul. Yes? Yes. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. That's not it. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Oh. Spot on. Oh, indeed. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Me on Zeke. Meetum Zasida. Hold together. Very well. Certainly. Not in vain. Proacten. Yes, I shall. Word a build in Sawul. Oh. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Yes. Perfect. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Oh. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Proacten. Word a field in Sawul. Oh. Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nessie. Got to try something else. Spot on. Yes? Meeting Darcida Cockington Nessie.
So, as you can see, when you have space
blood and scales,
controlling the battle,
the massive creature, the essence, rages around you as if desperate for direction. You can provide it. You inhale deeply. The sensation fades as the essence sets.
It's over then? The souls, that explains my— Thank you.
I'll remember what you—
Now we survive.
Ah, Watcher. I hear tale of another artifact ripe for the reaping.
and we managed to survive.
Certainly.
Welcome back. I hope I can be of service. Galarde, you, if I might ask, in straight, just one of Kazuwari. If you, the slave, the survivor, you now know. Rare, you now, rare,
And we got
you
some
now know.
quest.
As I know. I came, I was perhaps, they set me to this task, and I, well, not many, please.
And the Porokoa's eye, which is able to improve some weapon or armor, but let's see, can we sell something? Okay, let's save, and in theory the belt should be charged now, but these are new quests. So we did all the fights, but still the belt is not charged. That's why I think that's a sort of bug
Greetings,
here.
champion. You ask them. This
In
is
that
this
you
temple
need to
battle. Was
redo
there
one
something
of the previous fight to be able to finally charge that damn belt. I'm sure I have used it for each and every fight, but still it is not charged. So we will try the... Oh, we must also repay this. We will try the first fight. And also, I think there must be a way destroying one of the destructible to get some interesting. Well, first we need to get the belt working. So we save, but the belt in theory should be already charged, but it is not. I think that's something not working as it should, because we did all the fight, all the arena fight, the difficult one, everything, but still it's not charged. And let's try doing one of the previews. Usually works. So as usual, little stealth, always good. Recharge.
That will do nicely. Oh, the sharp eyes and keen ears, as you like.
And let's try the easy one. But really, that bad is annoying to improve.
A new challenger joins.
As is tradition, the
Triumph.
So we did this a lot of times. In theory, should be easy enough.
Indeed. That will do nicely.
Check the shadow. Okay.
To whispers and shadows. Perfect.
No more shadow.
Oh, very nice.
And the last one is the difficult one, because you can come out of stealth. You can just stealth again and go to stealth again, just being fast enough. Like
Silence
this.
surrounds me. That will do nicely.
Okay, this should not be so difficult. We can prepare the skeletons now.
to whispers and shadows.
And in theory, we may be able to stun the thing. Because we have the cape. Will not work.
Well, that's not it. Got to try something else. Yes. I shall. Yes.
continuously. No, that's not it. Yes. Mutant Garcia continuously. Mutant Garcia continuously. Oh, certainly.
You have completed.
Your fury brings joy to
You.
I think we did it with full charge. Belt. But it takes this extra battle for some reason.
You're back! Just excellent. Very good. This is the result of your last step. Regardless, I believe I have we made. Oh, gods, you're the Watcher of My sincerest apologies, is there? Of course.
And we got Liquid Hydra. A random potion, not so good. But finally the least unstable coil should be up. Oh, here is it. The interesting things about this item. This item is super powerful now that it's charged. But this thing was the thing I was talking about with speed. Probably we could have improved it already because this is present from not sure about it honestly, but well, now we can try to do this. So in theory, if we go back to that battle we just did and kill the spirit, because that thing is a spirit, and we are fast enough to prolong these 12 seconds, we could manage to have them prolonged as usual and get another 15% of action speed, general action speed. We already have 20% from the frenzy from the AMRAM weapon, and this could be another 15%, which could be great. It's one of the stats that we don't have super high, so could be interesting. And the other super powerful thing about this belt is we gain random inspiration for each hit with an empowered spell or ability. too bad it doesn't seem to work with scrolls. So basically we have one chanter spell ability that could be good for that. It's the electric one. Ideally we would need a couple or 3 targets. That way we could get all 6 inspirations for each stats, I think. And I think if we hit one of the not pillars, the obelisks, the things that we usually destroy with the pistol, Thunder's report. If we use this instead, the chanter spell, this upgraded to this, is able to hit up to 6 different targets, I think. And if the target is 1, it is able to hit up to 6 times. So in theory we should be able to get all these inspirations and prolong them after. In practice I don't think it's so simple, because with a single target is not easy. But at least 3 or 4 we could get them. So if we get something better than our current ones, which are 2nd level, it may be worth. And it's worth anyway, because if we kill that spirit, now that we have the belt, in theory we can prolong that. So that's what I tried to do. Not sure I have time to do this now, but yeah, I will do next time, probably. So thanks for watching and see you next time.